My family and I jumped at the chance to purchase this 100-year-old home in Farmstead that my great-grandparents built over 100 years ago. We've been pouring everything we have into this house for the last several weeks. The same thing that the McCrarys, who owned it before us, have done for the last 50 years. With the help of friends, family, and neighbors, we've patched, painted, and scrubbed, all leading to this moment, the moving day. But turning a dream into a reality is never simple. And with the pressure mounting to get out of our old house, our move-in day wasn't just exciting, it was urgent. And now, with the help of some friends, we're hoping to turn this old house into a home. But we are slowly learning that things are never as simple as we expect them to be. We are preparing to move in today. Katie Joy is over here sweeping with Elise supervising. Y'all probably remember Bubba. They've been in Las Vegas.
We were in Las Vegas for 3 days. That's 3 too many.
Before we started moving stuff in, though, we had to clean the old pine floors a little bit more. You see, we had made an ill-formed decision on the weekend we were painting, based on what appeared to be sound logic.
I don't think we necessarily need a bunch of drop cloths as long as we just clean up our mess as we go.
Now, it's usually obvious when you make a big spill of paint, but all those little splatters that a roller makes, you may not see until the floors are really clean. So, Bubba, what I found is when the spots are wet and you've scraped up the big stuff, you run over it with a little steel wool, it'll usually get it right up.
You know what the best way to get it down is?
What's that?
Never let it on the floor in the first place. I'd put drop cloth in.
Now Chloe's here. They're gonna clean up these floors, and Bubba and I are gonna start moving the big pieces of furniture in the rooms that are clean. You think we're gonna get it down the road without losing anything?
Yeah, why not? Ain't my stuff anyway.
Well, that ain't my truck and my liability either.
I know how to keep driving.
Come on back. Come on.
Y'all are out of control. We do like some t-shirts. I do like some t-shirts. I like some t-shirts. I do like a t-shirt.
I'm just saying, I heard more talking than working being done.
Talk and work.
Here you go. Before we could arrange the furniture in the living room and move everything in, we had to move this chef robe out to our bedroom next door.
I need you to push the other end.
Oh, the other end? The top or the bottom?
The top.
Or the whole thing?
The top.
Is that what you're looking for?
Look what you did.
Evan wasn't holding it. Didn't Megan and Elise and Danza say they were going to rearrange the stuff?
Yeah.
I say we let them handle this.
That's what I'm talking about.
At the very least, it's a problem for future Rob and future Bubba.
That's right. We ain't worried about them. Look here, we about to go get some more stuff. I expect work to be done or don't.
Rob!
Look at all that.
Yes.
Will you grab me a pair of leggings, please?
A pair of what?
Leggings.
Well,
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
But after another load and finding Megan's leggings, our time was up. By the time we got back, future Rob and future Bubba had finally arrived. But Bubba was getting fed up with something.
I didn't miss you while I was gone.
You didn't?
No. I had my brother-in-law Dave there with his YouTube thing, so I got all the stuff for YouTube stuff I needed. Put your dang camera down.
All right, let's just take it apart. I mean, it's apart now.
Hey, we're taking it apart now.
I mean,
I don't know when we get back together.
no ankles there.
I've been wrong before.
You're wrong again.
again, big boy.
Yeah, sure ain't level at all.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, we got to get the rest of it. We got work to do.
With the shift robe fully assembled, we finally got the living room set up. Unfortunately, Megan and the other women weren't here to tell us how to set the living room up, so we did the best we could. Of course, it wasn't good enough, and they later came and reorganized everything.
You and your dang camera. Think of a place you can shove that thing.
Yes, sir. Robbie. Rob?
Megan. Is that the height that most of the door handles are?
I don't know, but it said Chloe. Oh, is it upside down? That was smart. Okay, you're.
Me and Lisa sitting there watching you.
Thank you, Bubba.
She made it for me. So I'm upstairs now, and Sophia and Charlotte are supposed to be coming home today. We got the living room, Chloe's bedroom, and master bedroom. Most of the stuff in and set up there. Up here, what I'm going to do today is basically just vacuum these floors and then come through and shampoo the floors really well. I don't particularly enjoy seeing this stuff, but Megan always enjoys seeing the stuff that comes out of the carpet. That was some dirty water, and we've just gotten started. The on switch turns on the vacuum and the beater or the roller with a brush on it. You depress this trigger and it sprays the cleaning solution or water, whatever you've got in there. I've run through the whole thing 3 times and parts of it 4 times now. Maybe that'll help circulate that air conditioned air. We'll see. Hey! Woo!
Funny thing is that I don't think
I just got my bathroom door up.
it's working.
Wait, you come over to that wall so I can get in. Hold up! Oh my gosh, Sophia.
Don't drop it on your faces, please, or on me.
Sophia.
Just maybe on
Push
purpose.
up towards me. Yeah. I'm not even on the stairs yet.
Sophia! You were about to drop it on me.
I don't care if it drops on you. I'm more scared about getting it up again.
Ooh! That's a sight to see.
Okay, get on the stairs.
Daddy is gonna love this one.
So you're getting content on the video. So you're getting your bed by yourself then, I guess. I guess she is. Or you're going.
Even though we didn't get all of Sophia and Charlotte's furniture upstairs, they were able to sleep at least on the mattress in their bedroom. And then we had a day and night to pack before we headed to the beach for a week. And then when we returned from the beach, we had all kinds of stuff. I started testing something a few minutes ago and wound up jumping into a project. So I figured I'd grab the camera and show you. So this is the well. This farm has a well. The old well used to be over there in the kitchen. But the house can be fed in both city water and well water. And if I get this well working, what I'm going to do is cut that off to the house and use the well to feed all the farm stuff. And it'll save us probably $1,000 a year. Jay told me that the pump was not working and is going to need to be replaced. Now, the water line runs from the pump to this pressure tank to here, and it goes up to this water hose, and then as best I can tell, that 1-inch water line runs out throughout the pastures. So I just came over here to check the voltage. So I just plugged the pump in and it started running, but I didn't hear it pumping any water. The pressure, when the pressure is high enough, that little gray switch over there is a pressure switch that cuts off the pump. As water drains, it kicks the pump back on. My next step is to prime it and see if we can get it running. That's a little too big. Try something a little bit easier to use. Yeah, that lost prime. Now it's time to plug it in. And we've got water flowing. I'm already sweating like a redded mule. It's barely 9 o'clock. If this thing works, it'll be one of the few things that I was expecting to be a lot of work to get running that wasn't nearly as much of a problem as I was expecting it to be. But I think my next thing to do will be to connect all this PVC here. Miraculously enough, I think I've got all the parts I need. Whew. I'm getting a little high in here. Oh man, no. I needed to do that last. Gosh, I nearly messed that up. Well, it didn't take as long as I thought. You know, if this thing works, it is going to be a shame. Because it would have been a wonderful opportunity for me to tell y'all how something else went wrong around this place. The problem that we've got now is that the pump isn't turning off. And those contacts right there, those little white plastic pieces are supposed to separate when the pressure builds up, and I don't know if something's not set right or what.
Dad, I got it!
I thought you were getting out, so I cut the video off.
Well, I turned it back on.
How'd you do it?
I used the smaller one. You never put it on, so I put it on and I did it.
Good job. I'm proud of you, baby. You outsmarted me. That doesn't take much.
Hey, you got that on video. You better put that in, Dad.
I know the check valve is bad on that well pump from yesterday. So I finished that early yesterday afternoon and went to bed. While I'm waiting on that, this is the upstairs. It's where I installed that air conditioning unit. I'm glad we're finally using it several weeks later. and trying to prep this area for painting. But there's a good bit of sheetrock work that needs to be done. Not just patches and holes like that, but you can see here where it's cracked. Anyway, I'm gonna dig in and see what I can find. I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm afraid that's wallpaper. Right side, maybe I don't have to do as much sheetrock work as I thought. On the downside, maybe we've got to deal with wallpaper. But note, we're using the drop cloths today. Chloe's putting together the light kit. And I've never done a whole lot of wallpaper work. I just remember that it's a pain. I think what we're gonna do is go back, sheetrock over all this. I think it's gonna be a lot easier, maybe a little more upfront cost adding the sheetrock, but we don't have to worry about all this stuff cleaned up. We'll just start over new. That's the one we were looking for. Right there. Whew. Whew. I'll tell you what, there's nothing.
Touchdown.
Like good friends. Or people that just
Crazy.
feel guilty all the time or are crazy.
Yeah.
Whew. We got the sheetrock up. And to make matters worse, if you didn't notice, there are cracks in this textured ceiling. I don't know if you've noticed, but that textured ceiling was a bear to do last time. Anyway, there's a bunch of it to do, but it's 10:30, and it is going to be a lot more work than I anticipated.